Good morning. So the first thing I'm going to do this morning, I was going to get the stairs in. So we need to get the calculation for each rise. We have 104. So I said 17 divided by, take 3 rises off for the top, 17 total rises. There's 3 up above the landing. That's 14. So divide by 14 equals 7.42. So 7 and 7/16 we'll call it. 14 of them. Okay, and I need to get those stringers on my sawhorses and a little bit of room to cut them. So I'll just organize my mess and then I'll get one set up and we'll start laying it up. Okay, I think I kind of got this. Okay. Whew, kind of heavy. Little long. Okay, so each run is 10, so I put 10 on this blade and I'll go 7/16 on this blade, and I'll scribe that. So I need the width of my riser material, so I'll go check that in a minute. So these are my treads. They are 1 inch. My riser material is 3/4 of an inch. So I take 3/4 of an inch off 10 feet, or sorry, 10 inches. That is 9 1/4. So I mark that. And go 7 7/16, and I go 10. I bring that up to my line, double checking 7 7/16 and 10. Making sure I'm perfect. So there'll be a piece of material here fastening it to the landing. And now I go 7 7/16, 10, and I go all the way down 14 rises. So I'll continue on. Now the reason why this is 9 1/4 is because I'll be adding 3/4 of an inch here, which will make a total of 10 inches, and my tread will be 11 inches, so I'll get 1 inch of nosing here. 13, 14. Okay, so now I'm going to come up. This is 7 7/16. I'm going to come up 1 inch because that is the width of my tread material. And I'm going to cut it at that point. 10, 7 7/16, find my mark, readjust, 10, 7 7/16, perfect. Mark it. So this will be 6. This will be 6 7/16. Yep. Now when I add 1 inch to the top, I'm back to my 7 7/16. Double count the rises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So now we start cutting this mess. Okay, so it's always important now to test fit it. This is where your life kind of sucks if you screwed up. So it's looking perfect. Yeah. Just want to make sure I got 3 feet here. Yeah, I got just about 4. Okay, good. Take this one, set it here. Take this guy, it's kind of scrap for now. Now take this super light thing here. This is going to be stringer number 2. Set it, take this guy, roll it on top, flush it up. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Perfectly flush on the bottom. Okay, this is uber important. Don't ever use your framing square to draw out your second and third stringers. Always, and I can't express enough, always trace. Please. If you learn one thing today, learn that you trace your stringers. You'll notice I had my little sawed curve exaggeration on the other side. This allows my pencil to get a little closer to the corner. Absolutely minor detail. It is something I think about. Just go all the way along, trace it, because this way all your stringers will be the exact same. And oh, that's important with stairs. And we'll cut this. Trace this one, save this one for tracing. Don't go to this one, use your original. Okay, so that's the stringers. That's the bottom of the stairs, that's the top, and they'll go up in there. So now the width of the stairs, 36.5. Here's my tread material. So we'll get it up on the sawhorses. This is 12 feet, 36.5. Not cool, but oh, I get to take 1.5 inches off. So 36.5 less than 1.5 inches is 35. 70 1/8. Perfect. 35, 70 1/8. That's being efficient with the tread material. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Square this across. Here comes my first 4 pieces. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, here's my riser material. Cut the same length as my tread, so 35, 70 1/8. Okay, I got the risers and the treads cut. So now I'm going to cut the riser that fastens the stringer to the landing. It's the same width, it's 35. And I'm going to go 14 3/4. So that is going to be your rise which is 7 and say a half, plus this number, which is about 9. So I could actually go 15. I'm gonna go 15 and a quarter. Snap that of lines, of course. Okay, so this piece will be fastened to the back side of those guys, stringers, and it'll go up here. Okay? I need to get the height of where the stringer gets fastened. I'll show you how that works. Okay, this is tricky. First off, you got to put 3/4 of an inch here because you got 3/4 inch plywood on top of that landing. Our rise was 7 and 7/16. I'm going to go to 8 and 7/16 because our tread, this material, the tread material, will make up the 1 inch. So I have to be lower. And ironically, that's not the tread material. Where's the tread material? Ironically, that's a dumb word. Yes, it's 1 inch. Okay. So that means I want to be 7 and 5/8. Does that make sense? Double check that. So I'm 3/4 of an inch over here, and I'm 8 and 7/16. Yep. I know. Snap a line. Now take 35, divide that in half, is 14 and a half. No, 35, no, 17 and a half. 17 and a half. So we're going to go 16 3/4, 18 and a quarter. And that's where the center stringer goes. 16 3/4, 18 and a quarter. That's where the center stringer goes. Just remember now it's 1 1/4. Anyways, we're going to leave it like that. That's the top riser. This is the riser that goes up here. Now, the bottom riser. Bottom riser's got a little trick to it. Again, we're 7 and 7/16 for our rise, but we've got to take 1 inch off for the riser material. So we're going to go 6 and 7/16. And we're going to rip that off. You can put a little back bevel here. That makes it press against the concrete better. Same thing, 16 3/4, 18 1/4, 16 3/4, 18 1/4. Okay, so I'll have to put glue on these guys. Okay, let's start putting this together. We'll start with this bottom stringer riser. Ooh. Cracky, cracky. Nice and flush. Okay, now the top one. This guy I do just one nail. It's hard to get the gun in here properly. Flush on my red line. Flush on my red line. One nail for now. Important. That gets 3 or 4 nails. Now, grabbing a riser, gonna lay out one of these guys just so that I get get all the stringers straight. 35, 17 and a half, 16 quarter, 8, 16 3/4, 18 and a quarter, 16 3/4, 18 and a quarter. Put one in the center there. Plumb it, flush it, flush. Bottom's perfect right now. Top's good. And this guy, where's my mark? Right there. Right there. Where's my bottom mark? Good. And still good. Okay, now, gotta think about weight here. By one-man band here. Think about getting it up there. Yeah, it's up there for weight. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and install it now. These stringers are so heavy. So again, important to get your proper amount of nails in here. And this guy a little bit up. Good. Okay. Schmertz here. Okay, this will be a bit of a struggle. Okay, I need to get a 2x4 in here after. I don't know if I should do it now or after. A little confusing. So to the short. This I've never done before. Oh, correction, I did this once on the Coley home. 148, short to short. You could do 148 3/4. Okay, so this cut would be 7.5, 7/16. Looking for 10. 7 7/16 and 10 on this blade. This is fun, hey? Okay, mark this. Cut it off. Okay, so I'm gonna get this measurement. I said 148 3/4. I want to make it a little long. because then it's going to tuck out of the way. 149. Now this will be to the short on the blade that says 10, 7 and 7/16. Right there. 10. Okay. Cut that. This is currently kind of in my way. Take the stick. So that cut up there is the top cut. How does this go? This is complete guesswork. This won't work. I'm gonna have to slip this in after. But anyways, the poly's near here. Let's get the poly in, because this is on the exterior wall. Okay, I'm gonna do this different than I originally thought. We're gonna actually fasten it to the side here. Yep. This is new territory for me. Not a fan of the weight I'm adding to it. Oh yeah, right in a knot. Cool. Bend these nails. Poly. Gonna hang it about an inch low. I think we take poly pretty serious up in Lethbridge. I don't know if this is typical here. Okay, so you can tack it here and there. And this is a little too long, I think. Yeah. I'll cut it off, say, right here. Okay. It's gonna be heavy. Okay, let's lift it up. Okay, we're a little high. Now this bottom has to go over. Okay, we're still a little high. There we are. Up. Now there is some friction here, just making my life a little easy in the fact that it's holding it where I want it, so to speak. Not entirely, but mostly. Now I want that gap up there tight. Tight on that end, we want it tight on this end. Oh, it's being tricky. It's being stubborn. Okay. Whew, they're up and in. Oh, that's done. Okay. So now I'm going to get legs, and I'm going to lag this to my frost wall. But for now, I'm going to put in a nail. I'll probably remove this nail because I don't want it to squeak. Okay. Now, I did that, so these stairs are exactly where I want them. Now when I put all the material on it and the glue dries, it's in the right position, 100%. Otherwise, it's a little tricky if it's not in the right position. Okay, I just had to get the poly in correctly. There it is. Okay, so I'll put the risers on up to that guy for now. Yeah, so these stairs are different than the way I do it in Canada, Lethbridge, Alberta. These stringers would be a 2x12. One thing about these stringers is they are perfectly straight, which can get frustrating with 2x12. So I like these. One more thing I'm going to do a minute before I get going with these risers is I'm going to get some glue on the floor here. Oops, I can't do that. Yeah, I can. Lots of glue. Okay. Perfect. 3, 4, 5 rises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rises. Okay, so we'll do our first tread. Okay, bump it up against, it's good. Okay, so just continuing our way up. Put some glue on every surface possible, of course. Last riser and the last tread. Okay, that's the stairs. Thus far. Feel good. I like it. Okay, so final set here. 22.5. That's 3 rises at 7.5. 7.5. 10. 1, 2, 3. Take an inch off the bottom. Cut it. Trace it. This piece. 10 inches. $36.5. Okay, so there'll be a 2x4 on either side. So 36.5 less 3 is 33.5, 66, 67, and a 16. Again, 33.5. Bottom one needs an inch cut off, so this is 6.5. Again, the riser that attaches the stair stringers to the floor, 33.5. We'll go 16. Tape goes up 3/4 for the subfloor. We are 7.5. I'm going to 8.5 because of the 1 inch tread. Again, 3/4 to account for the subfloor. 7.5 plus an inch for this thickness of the tread, and I'll snap that line. Half of 33.5, 16 3/4, 18 1/4. That sounds familiar. I'm wrong. 16 3/4. Oh, I'm an idiot. 16, 17.5. 16, 17.5. Bottom riser, 16, 17.5. Schmerz or glue. Okay, we'll punch these together a sec. Looks good. Edge one. Good. This guy's on the red line I created. So many marks here, it's almost confusing. Okay. So here you can see I went 16, so I'm a little bit lower than this line of flight here, and that can be problematic if this is getting drywalled all the way through. This can't interfere with the drywall. So that's why that one was a bit shorter. This one I could be willy-nilly because I know there's no development under it. No drywall. Oops. Okay. And we'll put on this one riser. Some schmurts. Okay, we'll put some schmurts on the bottom here as well, so it'll glue itself to the floor. We'll rotate it in. Should be right about there. Slide it over. Okay, so you want 1.5 inches over from either side. 1.5 inches. This is a little tricky to measure. 1.5 inches. Okay, some nails up on the top side here. Look good. This can come up a smidgen. There's the floor truss. Here's another one. Okay. Tread number 1. Okay, so that's it. Stairs are in. That went well. One thing I like to do is I like to get underneath if I can and fasten these stairs down. Oh, that's a miss. Yep, right beside it. Okay. It just keeps everything really nice and tight. Coffee time. Okay, so we're just putting together this bathroom. I got it all marked already, actually. I even actually have this line snapped, but hey, we'll snap it one more time. A little darker never hurt. Okay, so that's the bathroom. Now this wall here in the mechanical room. 3.5. Want to make sure this water line is inside the wall. One, 2, 3.5. Punch in these 2 nails. That did. Hey, welcome back. That came right back to me. That's cool. Lucky. So this door is a 2.8. So we'll go with 2 studs up against the wall. That's 3. So 2'8" door is 32 inches. Add 2 for the roof opening. plus 3 inches on that side for 37. So this plate starts at 37 inches. I'll get one piece of plate at 21. Let's do 2 plates at 21. Okay, 2 plates here, 52 3/8. Okay, this guy will go here and here. Okay, so I got my laser there, sending it up. We'll bring it to the other side. Put the red dot on my chalk line. Just catches this truss, which is nice. And I'll put in a, snap the top line. Okay, so I'll have to put blocks in here and blocks in here to receive the top plate of this wall. So we'll do 4 blocks at 15 3/4. Okay, so there'll be 2 blocks at the end here, and then 1 in the middle and 1 over here. The blocks inside here are going to be 11 1/2. Yeah, go 11 3/8 to make my life easy. Okay, so we'll be putting in 2 L's here. So I need 2 2x4s at 104. Check that. We'll go 103 3/4 so it doesn't interfere with the top plate, because I kind of framed that a little different there. Okay, so they're in position, backing for this wall. 2, 4, 6, 8. 19 1/2. 4 pieces at 19 1/2. Yep. Okay, on this side, these guys I think are 22 1/2. Yeah. So that was 4 at 22 1/2. Hold up, did the math wrong. These are going to be 54-inch boards. So 2'3", 4'6", 6'9". Okay, get the laser on the edge of the plate. Oops. Yep. Okay, this top plate is going to be 54 1/2. Okay, I'm going to lay it out now because it's so reachable. That way I can only have to lay out the bottom plate and not climb the ladder back and forth. Okay, so here it is. Perfect. Okay, so that's the plates for the half bath. We'll get some plates, or this plate for this wall. This is gonna be, we don't have to make this tight. We'll go 86 3/4. Okay, so we got this door. We said we'll have 2 studs on the exterior. I could measure over, but I'd rather just use the laser. Bring this dot up. That's in the center. So there'll be a stud and a stud. Technically one's a cripple, but I run both my studs to the top plate. We'll lay this out. We'll go 16 centers here just for fun, because we can. So that means the same thing up here. So our first 2 studs, we're going to want this tight again to squish the plate, 103 1/2. Okay, so we'll crown them all the same. A little friction in here. Exactly what I want. Perfect. One. So 2 at 105. Okay, I'm going to crown this the other direction. Why is that? It is in hopes that I get this piece of wood, this stud cripple, perfectly straight for the door. Okay. So I'll get the seal later. Moving on to this wall. Lay out the bottom like I did the top. I went every 17 inches just to even the studs out in the wall. Okay, so that's those 2 walls. Now there's a pocket door in here. And these pocket doors I have never worked before, so they're scaring me a little. Just a little. So this is going to be a 2/6 door. So this RO is 62 inches. And we need to have casing here. Okay, so I hope I ain't gonna mess this up, but I'm gonna put stud cripple here, and then this RO should work for this pocket door. So 2 sticks at 105 5/8. All right, this is showing a 2.8 door. That ain't even gonna come close to fitting if we're gonna try case this thing. So 18 1/4 is the center of this mess. Not a mess, wrong words. We're gonna do 2.6. So we're gonna go with 2 studs on one side. We'll go here. So this will be, we gotta put it in a top plate. Oof. Get the glue out of the way here. Okay, so now I have the seals to put in here, here, and there, and then these interior development will be done. Actually, I do have to run a wall through here yet. Okay, so we'll start with this guy. Should be 32, sweet. So 82.5, and it has just dawned on me now, 82.5 is the bottom of the door, to the top is 84. My bifolds are the wrong height. The cripples back in the day were 80, which means it's 81.5 to the top. So I have to bring all those bifolds up on the main floor down an inch. Okay, so 3 trimmers at 21 3/4. And 1 piece at 32. Okay, this here is a pocket door. Again, ones that I have never used before. So these ROs off the ground are 84 inches. 85.5. Each trimmer here is going to be 20 1/4. Okay, so put this one trimmer here. I'll center this trimmer in the middle, so 16 1/4. And 16 1/4. Okay. So that's all the doors now with their sills. So now I'm going to go do this wall right here. Okay, this is 36.5. 30, yeah, just about. Okay, piece of pressure treat, 36 1/8. Okay. Okay, I'll put a piece of backing in here. 2x6 will fit. Okay, so got the laser here. It's hitting right on the edge, so I'm going to put studs right underneath my stringers. $87. Okay, so this will be to the long. So 7 7/16, 10. 7 7/16, 10. At 87. Okay, put these guys in. 1/8 in. Okay. $15 1/4. 15 1/4. So this takes care of the wall. Okay, so I think I got all the walls and everything done down here. So now comes the finishing touches, just checking for drywall backing and so on. So right off the hop, I need drywall backing here and here. So I'll go cut those a minute. Before I do that, I'm going to put a block in here, 16, right in here to fasten this. Oops. Okay. Now these pieces. Okay. There's these guys. Now the drywall can fasten there. I'm going to continue this landing right to the end here. So I need a piece 36 3/8, I think. Half inch, 36 half. Probably didn't see that. This is drywall backing. There. All one height. Okay, so this is 3 feet outside to outside, so a little far to span. So I'm just going to throw this piece in here like that. Maybe not. Like that, yeah. Okay, more than enough. Okay, so those stairs can't finish like that, so I'm going to put a wall. I'm going to kill it maybe right about here. Okay. .36 5/8, and each stud is going to be 20 inches. Should double check our measurement here. Make sure that that little stub wall is straight. So from here to here 86 and 5. And here to here, 86 and 5. Okay, I should put something down here. So that is 23 and a half. That might work. Let's use this, 23 and a half. So 10 here, 7 and 7/16 there. Oop, it moved. Try that. That doesn't seem right. Okay, I actually tested it already. It fits. We'll take it. Now, this piece is only 1.25 inches. Sorry, the stringer. So that is making it, it's going to make this piece that I'm about to install after this stick out a little proud. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, I like it. I'll leave it. It's kind of ugly. It'll be drywalled. Okay, so now the ceiling bumps into that back wall. I got to put a piece of backing up there. So these floor trusses are 19. That was some bad math right there. Okay, there it is. Where's my red line? There it is. Height, 80. We want 80 and 3/8. So I'm gonna put some a little bit of plywood on this bottom, and that'll get the right RO. Not to mention it might hide the bolts. Okay, so it'll be hollow in between. A little air or insulation wouldn't hurt there. Okay, and then these two pieces here. $80.25. That is perfect. Okay. Okay, so now I have this 1-ply beam. I need to get the drywall to make one finish here. So I'm going to put a 2x4 in here. It is going to be 99 3/4. Oop. Put a cleat here. Okay. We'll put an Oompa Loompa here. And take our stick. And we will go down here. That's a little tight, no? No, it's too tight. Okay, that's better. Punch it here. make our way over to here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Take one of these guys, come down to here. Go here. Smidgen. That might be too much. I'll take that. Down a smidge. Yep. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna lock that. Yep, a little bit more out. Perfect. Take this guy, and we'll go here. A little bit out. Yep. I like it. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think there's a bit of a different handrail system going in here. So I'm going to double this. I'm going to add to this so there's more meat to screw newel posts to. Oh, that's on the driveway. So to get this to fit, I'm going to cut on the inside of the line, so technically this piece is just a little bit smaller. And I'm hoping just to slip it up in there. Yep, perfect. Okay, slip this guy up. Take a shot. Okay. A little bit more to add here. Okay, so this is new territory. I've never worked with a pocket door like this, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, I think I got this figured out. It's perfect. Okay, so we need to fasten this, I'm assuming, to the back. I'm not about to use my air nailer. I might blow this wood up. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. Just do this guy. Pull this in. Okay. All right. Now this. Okay, I think I got these guys figured out. This pocket door goes in here. So we'll unwrap it. Okay, it's unwrapped. Now, this guy is gonna go in here like this. So I need this door part, okay, set it like that. You gotta reorientate it. This little stopper represents the back. So that's back over there. This is the top. Roll it down, set it on the floor. grab this doohickey, grab this thing. I can understand a bitch in my life sometime. I'm going to put this in backwards. Okay, I want this flush. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, let's put a staple in that mess. One. I may have tapped that just... Oh, come on. This is binding right here. There. There it is. Perfect. Made that harder than it had to be. Make sure you got your stapler on an angle that it doesn't hit the metal track in there. Now this might get tricky. I never thought of this. How am I going to shovel this in there? Oh boy. That's maybe where this would have been a... Okay, well, at least... Okay. Okay. Seems to be working. Not really though. Oh boy. Should actually get easier, seeing as that there's a little flex now in the 1x3s, 1x4s. Okay, there it is. Okay, yep, yep. Okay, how exciting was that? Okay. So I'm going to put a screw in here. Make sure that this thing is centered. Okay. Now I'm actually going to put one more screw in here. Before I do that, I got to remove this screw. Put this in. Okay, I want this flush right here, so okay, good. This will have to get pushed over. Let's have a look at this. Should be out of plumb. Yeah, the bottom's got to come in a little. That makes sense to me. More. So an inch up there. Yeah, I got to go about ½ inch. Too far. Yeah. Perfect. One tap. Okay. I like it. Now I need to fasten that. One thing I could do is put a screw down in there. Okay, that makes that sit tight. Whoa! Yeah, I swear you can't see that. All right, that one's in. So technically it's installed. So now I got to get this from flopping. Looks really good right there. So I'm going to take this one screw out here, replace it with this one. So now I'm fastening right into the sill. Had a finish carpenter tell me one time to do that in case you hang really heavy doors, or with time the door will pull this down and make it sag, I guess. Mind you, these are different, so maybe it's a different story. But anyways, it's installed. We'll run around at the level here. Perfect. 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 Okay. Oh, that's 3 pocket doors installed. Technically, these can come out, but I'm going to leave them. Okay, if you remember, I realized I made a boo-boo on my ROs on these closet doors. There. Okay, and this is now fixed. Okay, so all I'm going to do for the rest of the day is I'm just going to sheet this. It'll be boring. So I think we'll call that the day for the videoing. Thank you for watching. You all take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.